this can be very hard to escape because obviously I don't have my second leg to kick free. So what we're going to look for is if Marie's knee, this knee closest to me, the reaping leg, is kind of pinched, so her knee's pinched towards my knee, there's always a little opportunity for me to go with a double thumb post here. So I'm getting, say, my thumb in the crease of Marie's knee, and basically I'm just going to start to bend my legs, and then I'm going to extend at the same time to try free my right leg. So it's kind of nearly like a kipping motion. And then once I get my knee free, I'm fairly safe here, especially for heel hooks with my right leg. I obviously have to respect this top leg with foot locks and that type of stuff. Kind of level one to this would be like basically to kick free your leg, kick away, and then win a scramble. But ideally what we want to do is use the leg lock escape to maybe take the back. So instead of just defending, it's like counter attack. So say we're on Marie's inside, I bet you bring my head from the left to the right here. Her knee is pinched here, so it kind of works better when the knee is pinched. If it's flared, we're going to go into something else, right? So knee's pinched, double thumb post, bringing myself close to the knee, and I just start like a kipping movement, say with my hands on my knee, to start to free my right knee. What I then do is I start to use my hands to help me, say, get some base and height, and I start to move my hands in towards my feet here. So now weight on my legs, now we're into this exact same position that we're working, where we can now take the back. All right, so do that one more time. So level one would be just freeing your leg. So we're here, we get like a double thumb post, Marie's knees are pinched, so I bring my knees to my chest and I start to extend my arms to free this leg. I then start to come up on top, I use my hands, here's for in regular side control, I drop to my left hip, feet go towards the head, roll over my left shoulder, flare my right leg, and then now we can start chasing the back. Alright, so that's our first one, so 3, 2, 1. I'm obviously confident doing this when my left leg is kind of protecting my right leg. I probably wouldn't do this here because it's like giving Marie like an angle, or giving her like basically heel exposure. Whereas if we're here and Marie, you kind of do your thing, you can stay tight on the leg or try even fish for a heel hook. Like, I'm fairly safe here. Makes sense. I still respect that Marie has an outside heel hook on the left leg, but my main concern is the inside heel hook on the right leg. There's definitely other tricks that she has, like straight foot locks and Aoki locks and stuff like that. So level one would be basically just use your second leg to kick free and free your right leg. Kind of level two or progression of this would be to use this to counter attack, where we start to come up on top. If you find that this knee kind of jams, so if you bring your knee out, Marie, just use the hand closest to the legs to push your training partner's legs in between your legs. We drop to both knees, feet go towards the head, and then we roll over our shoulder. And when we get to this position, I'm going to flare my right leg out, and then my right foot goes down towards the floor. And then now I can start punching under hooks, seat belts, hip escaping, and putting in my second hooks. That's the first one, right? Second one, Marie has me in the same position, so we're in the saddle here, and Marie's doing a good job of kind of like flaring her knee here, and I just find like I just can't free my knee, it's not happening. So I'm going to build my base, I'm going to roll from my right side to my left side, and there's a couple of things we can do here. If Marie doesn't give up the second leg, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn away from Marie here, and my goal is to get my hips higher than Marie's. It's going to be hard for her to get, like, say, a leg lock on me. And I basically back into Marie by using my hands here. And I widen my base as much as I can, and then we do the same escape, only just from standing. So double thumb post, and we start to straighten and bend our leg, push the knee down, and then we start to go into the exact same rolling back take that we were working on the last one. So this one works really well, especially if someone is kind of focusing more on controlling both legs than actually looking to let go of a leg to get a heel hook. So maybe I'm on the outside hip, I roll to the inside hip, Marie's not giving up that leg, I turn away from her and I use my hands to help me get my hips higher than Marie's. I then start to back into her, and I've all the way evenly spreading my left leg and right leg. Double thumb post, and I'm basically doing a rocking motion where I straighten and bend my leg here. We compress the knees, and then we start to roll and take the back like we did on the last one. Alright, so 3, 2, 1.